Hey, Xalien here, and welcome to a brand new episode of a brand new series on this channel. I hope you guys are going to like it because I have enjoyed the art style of this game a lot. It's a really cool game created by Ancho. Ancho's link is going to be in the description or in the comment section, whichever is better. I'm not exactly sure yet because I have to check whether it's a Patreon link or something else. So you can actually visit him, and I am really happy to share this game with you guys because I think he has created a really cool game. And this game is called Fantasy Valley, as you can see, and you can already guess the art style of this, and I think it's actually really cool. I have played this game for some time. I haven't played the first few chapters. I played from chapter 6 to chapter 10, but for now I'm going to start with chapter 1 to 5, and in this episode I'm going to show you chapter 1. And by the way, I haven't played this game. I mean, I haven't played the past 5 chapters, so I don't actually know how it works, but I have played the other 5 chapters, so I have a basic idea. That's what I'm trying to say. So, why are you waiting? Let's just start. So, this visual novel contains explicit and mature content. Do not continue unless you are of legal age, and we are legal age, so we are going to continue. All characters portrayed are entirely fictional, legal adults over the age of 18, and engaged only in consensual activities. The story is intended as parody and erotic fantasy. So you're going to start with chapter 1, and here you go. So this is our character, and he actually looks kind of cool, and as you can see, the art style is actually quite good as well, I would say. I have actually really enjoyed the overall concept of this game. So this game is called Fantasy Valley, created by Ancho, and this chapter 1. So this guy is David. One father pulled me aside at the end of the harvest and admitted that he was selling the farm, taking the girl's lot and retiring. I felt like a stone troll watching the sun dark behind the horizon. Freedom. It had been a tough few seasons. Wait, hold on. I think this is us. Then I have to change my voice. Rock failure, baited trouble, and rumors of goblins returned to the valley. Father was staying in the tower. Selling our land would fund the family's retirement up north, but it would leave me without any inheritance or prospects of my own. I would have to move into town and pursue my studies to make something of myself. Freedom. Freedom from mother's scream anytime I held a sword. Freedom from sister's complaints whenever I mixed up a spell. Freedom from father's sneers each time I got lost in a book. Freedom from a past and a future trapped on this sleepy little farm. Freedom. So I like the way actually this story is being told. I like the way they chose the words. I think it's a really cool concept. Despite the hectic work of packing up the family and making arrangements for my own journey towards town, each trip dragged by at a snail's pace. I eagerly waited answers to my letters arranging my admission to the university and for boarding nearby. Joey, my lifelong boyfriend and academic genius, had moved into the town last year to start his studies. When he wrote that a room was available at his landlord's place and that I would be arriving just in time for the start of classes, I had to pinch myself at such good fortune. As spring finally crawled to a close and my family's wagons rolled out of sight towards the north, I turned on my heel towards town. A new chapter, a fresh start, a clean slate. The bandits and the goblins could keep our farm for all I care. My future was in town and my life was about to change forever. I haven't walked so far from home in years. My feet ache. But tomorrow I should be able to reach the Miller's place on the outskirts of town. I haven't seen the Millers since I was little, when they farmed out in the valley with us. That was before Mr. Miller moved his whole operation closer to town. It will be nice to see the Millers again, especially Sarah. She was always so sweet when she watched me and Joey as kids. I can't wait to see her. I'll be staying with the Millers for a few days to earn some coin for my new life in town. Mr. Miller wrote that if I do a good job, I would be welcome to work for him throughout the year. Once I've saved a little gold and made a good impression on the family there, I'll go into town to find Joey and get settled in my new place. I'd better get some shut eye while I can. I want to get an early start to reach the Millers as soon as possible. So this is the Miller's farm and you can actually interact with them quite easily. This is going to be important in the future as well, so you guys need to actually remember this. So this guy is called Ted. Blah blah blah, we offer you hick 5,000 gold coins, entire property, blah blah blah. Damn you husk and your insulting offers. You can take your money and crawl back to the 5th circle of Hades, you land goblin, sea gargling, dragon dung dress. Damn, those are nice. Those are actually some really nice insult. Hey there, Mr. Miller. Wow. Sorry, Mr. Miller, I didn't mean to sneak up on you. It's me, David. David! Oh, David. My, how you have grown. I would never have recognized you. It's been years. It's been a long time. I received your letters. I'm anxious to get to work for you, sir. My letters? Yes, we have been exchanging letters these few weeks. About how I'm moving into town for school and about helping you out here on the farm. We have? Well, I don't remember much of that, but then again, I don't remember much these days. Except where I left my last bottle. And we could certainly use your help around here, young man. With count horse buying up and screwing up every farm in the valley, we have never been busier. You are a gift from the gods, my boy. Just promise me one thing. Anything, Mr. Miller? I need to catch my breath. This is hard to do it in two different voices. I mean, I can't actually do the impression quite well, but I'm trying. Promise me you'll get around. What? If my wife? You mean you won't go around? Okay, this is getting silly. You are gonna. My wife? What? No. No? Right, no. That's what I meant. Ha ha ha. Exactly, don't do that. F my wife. Right. Right, glad we are on the same page. Oops, another empty bottle. Go say hello to the missus, she'll be so glad to see you. She's probably at your house. After that, we'll say to you to what. Now, there is a reason behind why he said that, and we are going to know that in the future. I'm not exactly sure in which chapter. That seems strange. Mr. Miller sure has changed over the years. Well, I'd better go say hello to Mrs. Miller in the house. So how Miss Miller is going to be in here, if I'm not wrong. So there she is, quite good looking. Mrs. Muscles. Too bad you've got no muscles, so it counts, little man. Good morning, Mrs. Miller. Whoa, big surprise. What a big surprise. David, you startled me. Sorry, Mrs. Miller. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, that's alright, David. Better than alright. A lot better than alright. But call me Sasha. Come here and give me a hug. It is so good to see you, David. Sarah mentioned you would be arriving soon. Well, I'm glad someone is expecting me. Mr. Miller didn't seem to remember my letters arranging things there. Oh, don't you worry about it. He's been forgetting a lot of things recently. He's not really up to his usual duties around here. It's beginning to drive some of us a little bit crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Miller. I mean, Sasha. But enough of Ted. Look at you. You have grown so much, David. You are a grown man now. It feels like just yesterday Sarah would watch you and your little friend Joey while your parents in the town with Ted and I. Back when I was young and beautiful. It's been a long time, but you haven't tasted them, Mrs. Miller. Oh, you are too sweet, David. I wish Ted felt the same way. But enough dreaming. You must be looking for Sarah. She asked me to send you to her as soon as you arrive. She's probably in the barn. It's great to have you back in our lives, David. It's great to be back, Sasha. Ooh, Mrs. Miller is way hotter than I remembered. Working here is going to be a lot more enjoyable with such a nice view. But enough distractions, I would better go and find Sarah in the barn. So Sarah is actually in the barn. How do I get out again? I forgot the control. I have actually forgot the control. Okay, there it goes. And this is Sarah, I think. This is Sarah, right? David, it is so great to see you. I can't believe you are finally here. It's good to see you, Sarah. It's been so long. Look at you, so tall and strong. Okay, sorry, it's Sarah's voice. Guess I can't call you my little guy anymore, huh? David is the playboy, man. I'll always be your guy, Sarah. Haha, David, you are just as funny as I remembered. The years go by so quickly. You are arriving at the perfect time. I could really use your help around here, David. The Outer Valley has never been less productive, and a lot of the demand for various crops is falling on us here. We've never been so busy. I need all the hands I can find. What a godsend. Your dad said the same thing, but he don't even remember my letters arranging things here. Well, that's not his fault, although he's extremely forgetful lately. What do you mean? Just don't tell my mother, okay? I wrote you those letters. You? I'm writing all of those letters. There, so I'm saying dots. And I'm doing everything around here. Promise me you won't tell mom? She can't know how bad things have gotten. Things are rough enough between her and Dad recently. Things are bad? I'm so sorry, Sarah. It's a long story, David. Things began to change between them months ago when Dad disappeared. He had been delivering some food out in the first and he just vanished. Then a few days later he just turned back up but couldn't explain where he had been. Mom and him started arguing a lot in their room after that. Then Dad started drinking. He's slowly forgotten all of his duties here on the farm and I have had to pick up the slack to keep this place running. I'm exhausted, but if Mom finds out how useless Sarah has become, I'm afraid it might break them for good. I'll do whatever I can to help you, Sarah. You will? That is such a relief, David. It really is. I need you badly. Anything for you, Sarah? Well, I'm thrilled to have you here, David. You're going to be a huge help. You know that you can have my huge help whenever you need it, sweet chicks. So this is Bradley. Ah, Bradley. At best you are an average help, and your help is in the past. You wish my help was in the past. Who is that dwarf? I'm the future. I like this guy. I like the communication. I like the dialogue. It has been done really nicely. Oof. Don't get listen, bro. Enough, Bradley. What do you want? Does Natalie know you are here? Of course she knows, sweet chicks. She's not as gullible as you are. You son of a... Natalie knows that I'm packing up our order for the bees. Among other things. You are such a jerk. Is that what you would like to do today? I would like for you to get your order to get the hell off my farm, Bradley. How does this sound? Okay, I'm going. But you know I'll be back. And you know that you'll be happy to see me. Keep your hands to yourself, dwarf. I'll use his hands however I want to. Sorry about all that, David. Don't listen to what that Bradley says. He doesn't scare me. He should. Bradley will beat the toughest guy in town to a pulp point it isn't at all. And if he can't break you, his father, Count Husk, will ruin your life and livelihood in the valley. Are you two a thing? Yes, a bad decision. A decision I've been trying to unmake ever since I dumped him for sleeping around. But enough about Bradley. Today is about you, and about getting this farm back under control. I'm ready to help, Sarah. You are the best. And you know you're around the farm, so I'll throw you into the deep end. Get to it, David. I start my morning shift working away. It seems I haven't escaped from farm life after all. But that's just the way it is one of the kingdom's most verdant and productive valleys. Even this close to town. Everything revolves around these fertile farmlands. It's such a shame that the recent banditry and growing tensions have squared so many families like mine out of the valley. Although if my parents hadn't sold their place to Count Husk, I would still be trapped there with no foreseeable future aside from inheriting the family plot. At least working here for the mills can fund my education and give me some options. A silver lining, I guess. Finished with your morning's work already? Well done. That's your goal. Have enough energy to keep at it. My English needs to be better. I can go all day. I get to work on my afternoon shift. As familiar as the work seems to my life back home, I can feel how much closer town is. The road past the Miller's place is busy with riders, wagons and travelers. And as I work in the fields, I notice more of the king's dragons than I would have been in a month of staring at the skies back home. So as you can see, overall the game's drawing or art style is actually quite nice. I actually kind of dig this kind of art style in the game because it's different. A few solid days of labor here with Millers and I should have enough gold to join the buzz of town life. Finished up? Great work, David. Here are some coins for your trouble. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you, David. It is such a relief having some extra hands here that I can trust. I'm happy to help. Yes, the sweet guy, remember. How long do I have you before you head into town to start your classes? Just for a few days. I don't have enough gold yet for my boarding and supplies. Perfect, I'll keep you busy. Great work today, David. You should clean up in the house and get some rest. I think Mom set you up with a coat in the meal tower for tonight. I'll see you in the morning. So this is the meal tower if I'm not wrong. Hold on, where am I supposed to go? This is the meal tower. I can't exactly click the meal tower. Maybe I have to go into the house, I don't know. Good evening, David. I hope, sir, you're working too hard. Not at all, Mrs. Miller. I mean, Sasha. Much better, David. You're probably looking for the shower. It is just through the next door, sweetie. After you've cleaned up, head outside to the tower. I'll set you up there on a coat. Thanks, Sasha. And we have to get out. Well, how do I get out again? Get this. A hot shower always gets my mind going. So much to ponder. Count Husk has apparently been buying up a lot more farms than just my parents' place. I wonder what he expects to do with all of that land, especially with the increasing bandit activity and goblin rumors. All of the chaos sure has hit the Miller shard. I hope that I can help to put things back together here, for Sarah's sake, if nothing else. Sarah is even more beautiful than I remembered. I can't believe she was with that jerk Bradley. What did she possibly see in him? And Mrs. Miller is super hot too. She's hardly aged at all. Folks used to say that she was part elf from a great-grandparent way back when. Maybe it's true. She's gorgeous. I can't believe for a second that Mr. Miller might have lost interest in her. But then again, the poor guy really has lost his mojo, it seems. He was always such a confident man, and Mrs. Miller and him always seem so happy together. I hope they work things out. Huh? What's that? The door is cracked open? I could have sworn I closed it. Good thing I'm all down here. Time to get some rest. So I don't think I can interact with anything in here. I'll just get out. And this is... Get some rest, sweetie. Your bed is set up in the middle tower. Just pop outside and you'll find it. So we are going to get outside, I guess. And you can go in. And I just have to sleep, I guess. Let's sleep. I am really digging this night view as well. Doodle-doo. Oh, that was a rough night. This couch sure is difficult to sleep on. But if I work harder, today and tomorrow I should have enough coin to head into the town and sleep in a real bed again. I'd better find Sarah and get to work, but fasting fast I could use a swing of strong coffee. So I guess we are going to go into the house and we are going to go to Sasha. Good morning, how do you sleep, David? I hope the cot wasn't too stiff. Nothing a strong cup of coffee can't cure. Although the cot was a bit rough. Oh, poor thing. Have a coffee and feel better. Thanks, Sasha. I'm sure it will soften up a bit for tonight. No worries. I hope it does, you know. Ted has developed a bad habit of passing out in the hallway at night, so there is plenty of room in our bed. If you have any trouble tonight, you could come to my room for a cuddle. But I bet you wouldn't be interested in that. A cuddle sounds nice. Now, there is a reason as to why I am actually selecting this option instead of the first option. And you guys are going to find out in a future episode. You sweetie, don't tease me. Well, enough dreaming. I'm sure Sarah is eagerly waiting for your help in the barn. Thanks for the coffee, Sasha. So I guess we are going to go out. Good morning, Sarah. Morning, David. How did the tower treat you? I hope you are well rested for another day of work. The tower was a bit rough. Your mom says I sleep in our room tonight if the cot hasn't softened up. God. I mean, that would be pretty weird, don't you think? Haha. A cot can't be that bad, right? Right, sorry I couldn't really tell if she was joking or not. That's okay, David, it's not your fault. Mom's been acting really strange lately, as things have deteriorated between her and Dad. How do you mean? It's a lot of little things, like some of the workers tell me she has made some flirtatious remarks to them, and she has ordered a lot of packages from that naughty store in town. And she is always watching the farm hands through those spectacles of hers, even though she has perfect eyesight. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but she makes me nervous, and it's all just really awkward. Her and Dad used to be so close, too close really. My room is right up there, David. I've heard things that I can't unhear. I'm sorry that things are so bad, Sarah. Me too. But that's why I've got to get this farm back under control. It's the only way I can help it. Speaking of which, did you see anyone at the gate when you come this way? Nope, nobody. Are you expecting Bradley? Heck no. Bradley shouldn't be back until tomorrow for another order. I'm actually expecting my best friend to be arriving soon. She offered to come in from out of way to help me with some of this business stuff. She's an incredible salesperson. I think I know who this girl is. I'll keep an eye out for her. You can't miss her. She's a cutie. She can't be cuter than you are. My little charmer, I had better put you to work before you distract us both. Are you ready for your morning shift? Sure thing. I get started on another morning's work. It sure is difficult to concentrate with Sarah and Miss Miller around. They're gorgeous. And Sarah mentioned her friend is cute too. When did everyone become so attractive? Maybe they are just drawn that way? Okay, so they are breaking the fourth wall here. The hours fly by and the work gets done. Another morning's work complete. That's my goal. But where has Sarah gone off to? And this is the girl. And her name is Dayna. She's going to be really important in chapter 6 or 7. I don't exactly remember. Hey, hot stuff. I'm looking for Sarah. Have you... Dayna? David! What are you doing here? I'm here to save my best friend's farm from financial ruin and mismanagement using my superior intelligence, charisma, and foresight. You what? You know, Sarah? Best friends? Try to keep up, honey. I must say, it's a pleasant surprise to see you here, David. After the incident, I feared I would never see some of my dear old friends ever again. The incident? Dayna drove my cousin out of his mind. Allegedly. He dated you for just few weeks, and he went from the top of his class to a diaper-bound nut job. You can't believe that's my fault. We had to send him to the sanctuary. He started wandering around naked, muttering, Dayna, oath it, Dayna, oath it. Of course he did. They said that you sucked the life out of him. That part's probably true. You are toxic, you are demonic, you are a witch. I am Dayna. Everybody loves Dayna. Get with the program, David. You could love me too. You are trouble is what you are. Just because no one else can see it doesn't mean you can fool me. I would love to fool around with you, David, but I'm here to help Sarah save this farm. This is before pleasure, hot stuff. Dayna, you are here. Sarah, I missed you. It has been so long. Have you met David? Oh, we know each other. He's just a delight, isn't he? You know, I probably could have saved his family's farm if they had thought to ask for help, but not everyone is as bright as you are, Sarah. You are a miracle worker, Dayna. I'm so lucky to have you here. With you and David to help, there's nothing that can stop me from wrestling this place back under control. Let's go up to your room. You can show me your ledgers and we can catch up. You've got... Okay, I think I'm going to go cancel all this talking for now and we are just going to get on with the game. We have been talking for such a long time. But where are the girls with my gold? Maybe they are still working on the server, so they are going to go and find a gold, I guess. Where they are? Knock knock, Sarah, Dayna. So this Sarstrom, but they are not here. Wait a second. The trapdoor must connect Sarstrom to a bathroom downstairs. Someone must be taking a shower. I wonder if I can get a pic. Yeah, I know you are wondering. And we got our first view of the episode. Oh my god, it's Sarah. She's so beautiful. I can't exactly show you. Dayna? Well, what have we here? Picking on your boss, Okay, I'm just going to ignore these talks. Good gods, you are dangled like a dragon. No, I can explain. I think that your shorts explain everything. Dayna, you can tell no. You cannot tell Sarah. I just came here looking for my gold and then save it, David. I can tell Sarah whatever I want to. And I will tell her if you cause me any trouble here. Trouble here? Blackmail? I prefer to call it business. And I'm very, very good at business, David. Damn it, Dayna, please. Your secret is safe with me, for now. But if you make one false step, I will be hearing about all of this. And if I need your help in the future, I'll expect your full cooperation and discretion. Willing to play along? Do I have a choice? I'll take it as the US. Yeah, I have my gold. Of course you can. My little peeping Tom. Here you are. Thank you. No, don't be mean, David. Give me a kiss and say thank you, like you mean it. Or do I need to yell for Sarah? Okay, I think I'm going to go damn it and I better get some sleep. So we're going to go back to sleep. Okay, we could have sleep. Oh, hey there. Okay, this one is going to be important thing. Oh, hey there, Mr. Miller. Good morning, sir. Oh, David, you and I go way back. You can call me Ted. Okay, then Ted. I was just thinking that if I work hard today, I might be ready to head into town tomorrow to get set up for my classes. Leaving so soon. I'll be coming back often to help out and to earn some gold for my expenses. Ah, that's a relief, my boy. Well, we all enjoy having you here. I'm happy to be here, sir, Ted. And we appreciate good help when you can get it. Speaking of which, what do you think of Sarah's friend Dayna? She, well, you think she's a looker? Yes, well, sort of. Why do you ask? I've never really known what to think of her until recently. She reminds me of someone. There's sort of an ace to her, you know? An aura of some kind. I know what you mean. My friends and I always thought she was a witch when we were growing up. A witch? No one said anything about witches, David. Don't go around talking about witches. Of course not. Sorry, sir. Sorry, Ted. Just a silly rumor among kids, you know. Yes, of course. But there is something about her all the same. a power. You can say that again. You know, David, if I could give you some advice, I would say those young women are for the birds. There's nothing like a beautiful woman with some experience, you know. I mean, like imagining a real voluptuous brunette with a great curves and a barn hairstyle. Those are great, won't you say so? Sounds amazing. And sounds a lot like Mrs. Miller. Sasha? Ah, you are right. She's got it all, doesn't she? I sure got lucky, didn't I, David? You sure did. She's a beauty. I doubt there's another woman like her in the whole kingdom. It's true, David. She's one of a kind. I'm very glad you think she's attractive. It's just honest truth. She's super hot. I'm glad you like her, David. Very glad. I'm sure she'd like you too. I mean, well, I know that she likes you. I mean, she seems very happy to have you around. You know? Sure. Just don't let those young girls or the excitement of town keep you away for too long, my boy. I know Sasha will be anxious to see you whenever you can come back to visit. Of course. I won't be far away and I will be back often to earn some gold for my classes. Ah, your classes, that reminds me. I didn't come up here just to talk about my super hot wife. I wanted to ask you about your classes. Classes, what about them? Do you expect to take any class in basic wizardry or magics? So now you are actually getting to the main part. It has to do with his whole drinking and a lot of witchy stuff. Magics? I would assume so. I know the university has some great courses on various spell theories and such. I will at least learn the basics. What about hexes or curses? Do you think you will learn much about those? Curses, I'm not so sure, but I hope so. What do you ask? Oh, no real reason, just curious. If you learn much about how to lift hexes or mitigate curses, please let me know. I would appreciate it greatly. Sure thing, Ted. That's my boy, David. I bet you are getting an early start towards town tomorrow, so I'll say farewell and good luck to you now. Work hard today and don't forget how hot my wife is, haha. I won't. I'll go see her right away, haha. That's the spirit. Go get yourself an eyeful, haha. Sure. Well, I'm not sure which is stranger, Mr. Miller's interest in magic or his interest in matters for women. Maybe I should go at a look at Mrs. Miller. At the very least, I ought to thank her for her hospitality and let her know I'm leaving in the morning. Morning, Sasha. Oh, hi there, David. Blood. How did you sleep on that awful cot? It was pretty rough. My poor baby. I tossed and turned a bit myself. It's so difficult to get a good rest without a warm body to lean against. You can always lean on me, Sasha. Oh, David, you tease. But I'm sure you don't want an old woman like me draped all over you when you could be out chasing girls your own age. I would prefer you, Sasha. David, you spoil me. Just saying the truth. It's been so wonderful having you around, David. Ted mentioned you are leaving for town tomorrow. Promise me you'll visit as often as you can. Well, I'm not sure what my schedule will look like, but I'll definitely come back when I need to earn some gold. You won't come back just to see me? Oops, I dropped my glasses. They fell down somewhere. Sorry, honey, I'll find them. That's okay, Sasha. I hope I'm not squeezing you, sweetie. Where could they be? No worries, there must be down here somewhere. I think we are just going to ignore this part. You were promising that you would come visit me often as soon as possible, no matter how busy the school kept you. I was? I mean, I will. Yes, as often as I can. That's wonderful, David. Good boy. I've kept you long enough. I'm still sure I can put you on work. Okay, I think I'm just going to cancel today. All this talking. Good morning, David. Okay, let's take a look at her conversation. I'm just looking forward to staying at your new place next time I go into town. That will be so much nicer than shaking up at the inn, cheaper too. You what? No, wait, I'm not going to be your hotel. You're whatever I want you to be, David, unless you want Sarah to know how fond you are of watching her. Damn it, Dayna. So it's kind of like blackmailing. Hey, David. Hey, Sarah. How are you holding up? You look a bit tired. I think I'm going to ignore all of this talking. Isn't she great? I'm sure. You are a table ladder. I can tell she makes you nervous. Is it because you think she is pretty? Not as pretty as you are, Sarah. Always so sweet to me. Okay, so I think I'm going to just do all the work because I definitely want to go back to the city. So we are going to Maybe I can see from this window, so we can look at the barn. Hold on, that's Bradley, right? So Bradley is doing stuff with our Sarah and Bradley. What the fuck? What is she doing, messing around with this scumbag? Damn it, she's good looking. She's really enjoying it. Bradley's obvious bad when she waits to his friend. It's the only way she can relax these days. Dayna? Damn it, how do you keep sneaking up on me? And every time I do, I catch you with an enormous erection of creeping on Sarah. It's not my fault, I heard noises. Save your breath, David. I thought I had dart on you before, but this is way better. Dayna, please, you can't just... Okay, I think I'm going to ignore all of this tracking. As dumb as you look, David. Hey, Anita, are you? Are you saying that I look dumb? Okay, I think I'm going to go with that. Right, hey, learn quickly, David. You really are an excellent little victim. Maybe you deserve a little fun. Okay, let's see what kind of fun. Okay, we are getting that kind of fun. Of course, it is. Consider it my thanks for your continued and future cooperation. Dayna? Are you sure you're not a witch? Oh man, this is good. This is really good. Oh, that, haha. I learned a trick years ago. It takes hardly any magic at all. That's a relief. A big relief by the looks of it. Get some rest, dummy. Okay, chapter 1 is complete. So yeah, I think we are going to end this episode right here. And this is only the beginning, guys. There are so many more chapters I think I'm going to bring to you in the future. For now, I think I'm going to end this episode right here, right now. Let me know what you guys think about this whole game, whole story. If you guys want to see more of this conversation or not, or do you guys just want to see the scenes, I'm going to create videos depending on your recommendations. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode right here, right now. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, goodbye, sayonara. Have a nice day. Ta-ta.